What happened to your childhood best friend?
We promised to write letters every week when she moved. I wrote for a year. She never replied. Found out a decade later my letters never left her parents' mailbox. They thought I was a bad influence. She thought I abandoned her.
He gave me his favorite toy car before I moved. So you don't forget me. 20 years later, I tracked him down to return it. His wife answered the door. He had passed away the year before. She said he often talked about me in that car. We were best friends from 5 to 15. Then we just stopped calling. No fight, no drama, just different interests. It's the quietest, most confusing grief I've ever felt.
We promised we'd be each other's maids of honor. She got married at 19 and didn't even invite me. I saw the pictures online. Her new friends were there in the dresses we had picked out together when we were 13. When my grandmother died, she left me a small inheritance. My best friend asked me for a loan to start a business. I said I needed to think about it. She accused me of being greedy and selfish. We never spoke again. When I got into a top university and she did not, she told me I was leaving her behind and thinking I was better than her. She cut me off. I cried at graduation because she was not there. When her family moved away, we promised to stay best friends. She found a new best friend within a month. I saw their pictures online. I was replaced so easily.
We were neighbors and best friends. In middle school, he became popular, and I became his favorite target. He led the bullying against me for 3 years. I never understood why. We didn't have a dramatic end. The texts just became shorter. The replies took longer. The "we should hang out" never turned into plans. One day I realized it had been a year since we last spoke.
One day, she just stopped answering. No warning, no explanation. Calls went to voicemail. Texts were left on read. I spent months worried something terrible had happened to her. She was fine. She just didn't want to be my friend anymore.
He was my brother. I lent him a large sum of money to save his business. He promised to pay back. He didn't. He vanished. The money didn't hurt. The loss of a 20-year friendship did. I found out from someone else that she had been spreading vicious rumors about me all through high school. The person I trusted most was secretly my biggest hater.
We follow each other on Instagram. We like each other's photos. We comment, "Miss you." But we haven't actually spoken in 8 years. We're just curating the memory of a friendship that no longer exists.
We found his old skateboard in my parents' garage, posted a picture for nostalgia. He commented 5 minutes later, "Dude, I've been looking for that for 20 years. We met up to return it. He died in a car crash a month later. That meeting was the last time I saw him. He bullied me mercilessly in school. 20 years later, he found me on Facebook and wrote a long, sincere apology. He said he was deeply ashamed and thought about it often. I forgave him. It felt like setting us both free. I grew up poor. His family was wealthy, and they treated me like a second son, fed me, let me sleep over, gave me toys. He never made me feel like a charity case. He was just my friend. 20 years later, I found out his family lost their money. I transferred the full tuition for his son to college. It wasn't a debt. It was a thank you. Lost touch after college. Randomly ran into him at the airport on the other side of the world. Same flight. We had a 5-hour layover to catch up. It was like no time had passed. I was in love with her for years. She knew. She kept me around for the attention. When I finally met someone else, she got angry and told me I had betrayed our friendship. She was my only friend who knew I was gay. When I finally came out to everyone, she was the only one who stopped talking to me. I found out later her family was deeply religious. I hope she's okay.
We were best friends in elementary school. Lost touch for 25 years. Found each other on Facebook. Our first call lasted 4 hours. It was like no time had passed at all. Now we talk every day. We were childhood best friends, but when I started to become confident and successful, I saw envy in her eyes. During our last fight, she said, "If I want, I won't talk to you anymore." I replied, "Then let's end it here." It was painful, but we both moved on. It's sad our friendship didn't make it to the present.